A girl just wants to study at home, but her family's dragging her to an amusement park. So annoying. They grab her calculus book, so she pulls out linear algebra. They take that too. Then she whips out differential equations. Finally, her uncle's had it. He just picks her up and carries her out the door. A kid like this, would you want one? Outside, they run into her grandmother. She was once a math legend, but there was one problem she could never crack. So she pinned her hopes on her daughter. But the pressure was too much. She took her own life. Now, learning her granddaughter has an incredible gift for math. The grandmother gives her a laptop, loaded with math resources. The girl is over the moon. The grandmother wants custody to push the girl to solve that same problem. But the uncle won't hand her over. So it ends up in court. The lawyer says the uncle's living situation is too unstable. He can't properly care for her. Like, if the girl wanted a piano, he couldn't afford it. But the uncle's lawyer fights back. If we're judging by wealth alone, hardly anyone in this town could raise a kid. After the first hearing, the girl has to stay with her grandmother for a few days. The next day, a fancy car takes her to the big city. Grandma's got a massive mansion and a beautiful piano. But before the girl can even touch it, Grandma pulls her away and takes her to MIT to see the 7 millennium problems on the wall. She explains only those who solve one get their picture up there, their name in history, and the problem her mother couldn't solve is waiting for her. Staring at the empty frame, she silently promises herself, one day, her name will be there. Grandma takes her to a classroom, asks a math professor to test her, to see just how gifted she really is. The girl stares at the problem for a long time, frowning, but doesn't step up. The professor gives Grandma a knowing look, like maybe she's not so special. Frustrated, Grandma drags her out, ready to send her back to her uncle. But then the girl says, that problem, it's written wrong. There's a negative sign error in the exponent. It wouldn't converge, so that's why.